live directly. Ching! Dun dun dun. Sorry about the delay, friends.
Somebody decided to take a shower.
Somebody had a shower. Amelia and Eduardo are having a domestic. So let's. Sorry about the delay, friends. We're live.
What's this?
Oh, I wanted to show them. Yes, that's what I paid for. I bought that thing yesterday. I wanted to show them for later on. So let me turn off these things here.
Why do I look like?
Okay. So let's remove that.
It doesn't have any information.
Yeah, I know.
We can put this up instead.
Oh yeah. Let's get ourselves organized. Let's wait for a few people to come in. There's like 5,000 people here already. Oh my goodness.
Where's the other one?
Hello.
Where's the other one?
That's why I went and downloaded them this morning. Because I gave them to Adam.
Oh.
Yeah. No, because I misunderstood what you were saying last night. Yesterday we were in Lapland. Wait.
David, your screen is like, there's a black thing.
Yeah, my phone is damaged. Badly. Yeah, we went to Lapland yesterday.
You want some bear paws?
It was amazing. Wait till you see tonight's vlog, guys.
Yes.
It is so cool. But you get this book. We have to buy this book. But look at all the kids with Santa Claus. Isn't that so cute? It's so cool. That was all of us yesterday. But we took another picture, which I bought downloaded. I got them on the down. I put them in the WhatsApp chat. Yeah, because I noticed when I was trying to find it.
You can just print them from Boots.
Yeah. Anyway, we're just trying to give the kids a snack so they leave us alone for a few minutes. And but. Ooh, are you guys ready for episode 1? Of the name game. Let me put this over here for a moment. Okay.
Oh, I like these.
Alright, let's get ourselves some comfortabilities.
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Well, you know, you're just out of the shower and
Yeah.
you're like, your face is like hot.
No, you get like that. And
Do I? Yeah, I get like red or something like that when I get out of the shower. And you guys get out of the shower and look at that. Look at y'all guessing names in the thing. Oh, don't say it to Amelia.
I know.
She will say it, and this is live. Okay.
Let me get my phone because it's got all the
Get yourself comfortable. Okay, let's see. Tell people. Do your sharing thing.
Sorry, I was just.
The dogs are always fighting. Do the sharing thing.
Always Albie and Theo.
It is always Albie and Theo, guys. Every time.
Look at Theo's face though. It's like, it wasn't me.
Okay. Everybody on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Tumblr, MySpace, Vine, wherever else you're watching this from, right now, tweet with the hashtag #SACCONEJOLY and the first letter that you think is not or is. See, we're not revealing the first letter. We're removing a letter from the board. So right now, go tweet hashtag #SACCONEJOLYs, #SACCONEJOLY, and a letter that you think it is definitely not. Go. No, a letter that it is not.
Oh, you're really confusing though.
I am very confusing.
Let me just share this out.
Okay.
And then I will get on to the questions because I have got them all. Did anybody watch Amelia? Eric has Urban Outfitters haul. It was really good.
I didn't. I listened to it though,
It was
since
really
you were
good.
playing it. No, before we do the questions, we're just going to quickly do...
Oh yeah, sorry.
So what I thought about was doing the baby name reveal thing. I was like, oh, we'll take one away a week. And I was like, that's really, what day in the vlog do I go and do that? And I'm more than likely like, because the vlog is like our life, things happen and then you kind of forget. So I was like, oh, I'm going to forget about it then. So I was like, oh, we're going to do this live stream thing.
Why does that happen? I turned it on silent.
YouTube conspiracy. We're gonna do this live stream thing for the next little while. So I was like, oh my goodness. So like every weekend, I said Saturdays, but things keep happening on Saturdays, so
Yeah, I know.
we'll reveal them. So, is everybody here? Is everyone sitting down? Let me check on Twitter. Let's do some Twitter shout-outs. We're not doing Twitter shout-outs. Okay. I'm just saying things.
Oh my god. I have to wait until... This is really annoying.
Z-I...
So you have to wait until the... Because otherwise I'm going to share the ad.
Oh, no way. Chancers.
I know.
P S Z D Z Z. There's no
Z on that board.
Oh!
I saw this the other day. I was like, oh my god, there's no Z on the board. So Z is disqualified. Sorry.
Z is disqualified, guys. So stop saying Z, or do we just be really mean and say, "Oh, sorry"?
No, that's mean. But yeah, there's no Z. She forgot Z.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Well, okay, we can officially reveal the baby's name does not begin with Z. Oh no, wait, there is not a Z in the name. It could begin. No, it can't because there's no Z in the name. So how could it begin with Z if there's no Z in the name? Well done. All right, let's go back to the Twitters and the commenty things here. Okay. Guy, is it the first name or the first and middle name?
Oh, it's just the first.
It's just the first name, not the middle name. It will have, like all of our children, they're all like two named children. So Eduardo, belly laughing. It will definitely be a two named child, but we're not talking about the second name. Jonathan Banana. Is that what it was? Okay. All right, go tweet again right now. Which one? It should not be using the hashtag #BabySacconeJoly because that's
Z.
Not Z. I'm watching the #BabySacconeJoly hashtag, so use that. Charlotte says K. Claire says J. Dom says E. Holly says Maddie. Oh, it's going too fast, Maddie. I don't think it starts with K. Love from Australia. 7. 7.
What?
Interesting. There is no 7. Ellie says it doesn't have an L. Annie says E. Some people's names I can't even read. Sarah, Chloe, Rice, Grace, Annie, Barbara.
Right, should we just do it?
Yeah, okay.
Also, bearing in mind there's multiples.
Well, look, that's the game, mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though we might remove a letter right now, that doesn't mean that letter is completely disqualified. It means that has been reduced in its exposure or something. Do you think a tissue will do?
Yeah. Well, you can't see. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't going to just do
I'm
it.
just going to check on them because that laughing, it's cute and all, but it usually means...
Yeah. Okay. Hi. Okay. Oh, we'll wait till Annie gets back. Let's see, Dom, you made me smile so much you said my name. I said it again. Molly says Georgia says it begins with I. Are you here? You're not.
But you can't see me anymore because I've been blocked out.
Here we go. Alright. Are we ready for this? Anna SACCONEJOLYs. Please remove the first letter that is not in the baby's name.
Oh no, it's not rubbing out. It's not rubbing out.
This has all gone terribly wrong.
It's not rubbing out properly.
Oh, crap.
Oh, and it is.
Oh, it is? Alright. There is no giant O.
There might be an O, but it's one O. There's lots of other O's.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow.
There.
Oh.
There.
Oh.
There's another one. Somewhere.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
another there.
Oh. Another one.
No, you cannot,
No,
because you won't
you
have
cannot.
lunch then.
You won't have lunch then.
So.
There we go, friends. We have removed the first letter,
Get your lunch sorted after
which
this,
was that
okay?
O in the corner there. It's been removed. We're going to make lunch in a minute.
We're doing a live show.
Do you want to say hello, Amelia? Fern. Oh my goodness.
Anyway, moving on to my questions.
All right. Please tell Amelia I love her. Lauren, Sophia. So it isn't. Olivia, or is it? Oh, it might be. Because there's still 3 more chances it could be an O, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe the name is just O. Just 3 O's. Ooh. 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 What's your name? Ooh. Ooh, Nagi.
Right.
Ooh, Nagi.
Let me
Could be the name.
reference my question.
This is going to get super exciting, by the way, as we get, like, after. If you're watching this in a playlist.
Question number 1.
Now, Anna picked the questions this week, so
Yeah, I did.
they might be feisty. She's a bit, well, she's pregnant.
What are you guys having for dinner tonight? Oh my god.
Oh, Sunday roast. It's your new thing.
I didn't really plan for it this time.
Oh.
Sorry. We're busy.
Hashtag baby SACCONEJOLY. Oh no, SACCONEJOLYs. Hashtag something. And then, because I'm watching this, I'm watching SACCONEJOLYs live and baby SACCONEJOLY. I'm watching both of those. So, what should we have for dinner today, folks? I had a fish finger sandwich last night.
We've got the pizzas, but then the kids had a pizza last.
We bought these pizzas, right?
Oops.
And it's really cool.
You build your own. You make your own.
They're like you make
But
your
they've
own
got
pizzas.
the sauce on them already.
Yeah, all they have on them is the sauce.
And then we bought ingredients to go on, but I used one last night.
Yeah, we made one because we got home from winter, like Lapland, quite late, so we ended up using one. But I thought that would be kind of cool.
Realistically, we will probably order something.
Yeah, pretzel.
Because it's the weekend and like you don't really want.
Pretzel. If you could have that ready for us, pretzel.
Domino's.
Oh, Domino's. Did you guys like the Domino's pizza video? Wasn't that so much fun?
Ruining my life.
Really nice.
So yeah, is that it? Like
Yeah,
takeaway?
still be takeout. Sundays is usually takeout. Yeah.
Okay, next question. Have you? Oh, I like this one because it's a good one. It's a good one. But I don't know if you're gonna allow me to answer it or not. Anyway, have you seen someone guess the correct baby's name yet?
Don't answer it.
Oh, Jonathan.
What? Because I don't answer it. Don't answer it.
come
Don't do
on.
it. Controversial. No.
Really?
Don't answer.
Why?
What? Because no. I know what they're like. They're magicians.
Do you know
No.
the answer to that
Of course I
question?
know the answer.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying don't answer it. Sorry, mates.
Sorry, man.
Okay. If today's vlog, the Winter
for
Wonder,
God's
no, the Winter Wonderland one. Let me just check. What's our average?
It's called Lapland. Winter
Lapland,
Wonderland.
right? Let me just check. Oh, I'm sad. And it made me cry this morning, guys. Let me check. Okay, so what's the average likeage?
Oh, you are so annoying.
You gotta work for it, mate. So 16, 17, 18, 16, 17, 28. Oh, yes, it's 28. 30,000. If you get 30,000 likes, 30,000 likes on today's vlog, then maybe I can answer the question.
So there's no guarantee.
No guarantee.
Like,
I think if you tell them that, literally, they're detectives. Some of the things they pick up on, you're just like,
but you don't have to confirm or deny after the fact.
no, I'm telling you, it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. Not yet. Later. Okay, next question.
Okay.
You're coming up with the controversial questions.
Because I don't like boring ones.
Oh.
I thought this would be interesting. Are you OCD about anything?
Me or you?
Both of us.
She is. We should do
like,
the
yeah, but you
relationship thing where you answer just.
You have to like answer, because there are certain things that you're OCD about.
I am OCD about stuff. I don't, okay.
But they're different.
I wouldn't say OCD, because that's like.
Yeah, it's a bit extreme.
Yeah,
but you know what
yeah.
she means.
I'm
she
particular.
means like, yeah.
About the YouTube, like SACCONEJOLYs for sure.
Mm-hmm.
How I actually managed for the last 6.5 years to put up a video every day without missing a day. That takes super discipline to like know how much you filmed, editing times, getting it turned around, getting it uploaded. So my job.
He is really OCD about loads of things, actually.
Oh,
You're
damn.
OCD about your breakfast.
Oh,
You're
I am.
OCD about when you eat certain things at certain times.
You're right, actually.
Oh, great. Play-Doh.
Thank you, Eduardo.
Thank you.
I'm learning. What else am I OCD about? Oh, thank you. One each.
Who invented Play-Doh? Seriously. Just
Oh, what else? I want to know. What else am I OCD about? It's a good one. I never thought about the breakfast thing. I am really particular about, and yeah, certain times.
I don't know if this is OCD, like it's not really correct term for it, but like particular. Oh, thank you. About like the vlog being up at a certain. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, that's like your job, but you know what I mean. You don't leave the house until certain things are done.
Yeah. I don't take risks. I don't take risks. Yeah.
That's not OCD. That's just like
having a job.
Thank you.
But you're right about the breakfast. I would have never thought about it. And you're right. I won't eat certain things. Like I will not eat chocolate or cakes or anything till at least like later on in the day.
Yeah, like there's
no way.
And like you have to have one of those bars at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly 11. It's like coffee and granola. Yeah, right. I never picked up on that.
I go to the bathroom at certain times.
I do actually. I am extremely regulated. I can plan my day around my
Eduardo, you can just keep these,
constitutionals. That's incredible.
Just keep them in there, okay?
You really know me very well.
No. Just keep. So what are the things that I'm OCD about?
About the school run, the school run thing in the morning. No, you're like scary. You have to leave at a certain time.
That's not OCD.
Yeah, Amelia's outfits and Eduardo's
you can
outfits.
Just keep them here. Oh, thank you. That's
matching pajamas. You do? If I go
like
no. If I go upstairs, right,
yeah,
you're like
realistically, if they
turn.
They do have a different.
I'm holding the Play-Doh. That means I get to answer the question. So if I go up at night time, you're like, oh, we need to change pajamas, and I go up in the shower and I run upstairs and I just grab like one for Eduardo, one for Amelia. I'll come downstairs and be like, no, they're from Zara, they're from John Lewis. You can't mix. That's madness.
That's not what I say.
You do. They have to be the same brand.
Like
You have to, the same team.
But then if one of them messes them up, and they end up wearing different ones, it's not like I'm going to be in the
You are. I see you. I see you.
No.
Treating.
No. What's wrong? That upset him. No, I would have said it's like the sheets on the bed.
Oh yeah. Don't ever, all right? When I get out of bed in the morning, when I'm kicked out of bed in the morning.
Once it's made. When it's not made, it doesn't matter.
She goes nuts if I even like sit on the bed. Sometimes she'll be talking to me and I'll just go and sit in the bed and the conversation was dead and death eyes are upon me. And it's like, get off the bed. I'm like, I'm not allowed to sit on my own bed during the day.
Oh, God.
Cushions.
That's probably it, though.
There's probably more. That's interesting.
There is
You
not.
pick good questions.
I know.
What's next? These are funny.
Why does it keep opening iTunes? That's really weird.
Look.
Why are you guys not saying the baby's due date?
Gulp. This is live. It's kind of a mixture, I suppose, of a few different things. So we've had small problems before when we gave birth to our other two children that it kind of escalated a bit. It was a bit with Amelia, but when we had Eduardo, you forget that like you're putting it out there for so many people to know, and it's like most people are all cool about it, but some people just like come to the hospital and stuff like that, like, you know what I mean? And then there's the people in the hospital that work in a hospital, find out you're there and then kind of access you in a time when it's not really like, I know like we share everything by putting out the vlogs and all that stuff, but my videos, like I consider our birth videos to be quite conservative in their nature, to be not like, I don't set up like GoPros and lots of cameras. I have just this one little camera and I try and just film like the emotions that Anna's experiencing and the emotions that I am experiencing. And it's not about something big and dramatic and a production. It's just like, it's a private moment that we are sharing a small portion of.
Yeah.
You know, and sometimes when that happens and then if everybody knows where we are and what hospital we're going to and what date they're born on, then I feel that like sometimes those personal moments, and it's not like the person who's there is being bad or anything. They're overexcited, and then sort of we want to experience that moment privately, but then share it 24 hours later.
Yeah.
How we choose to edit.
Yeah, because like also it's not a reality show. Like it's different. we have like full control over what we share.
Yeah, like the birth videos.
So
on both the birth
really
videos.
Private people.
Yeah.
But
On both the birth videos of Amelia and Eduardo, I have all the raw footage, and there is very.
I've not even seen it.
Yeah, well, you're
I
not
don't
that
even
into
care
it.
to see.
I think it's amazing because seeing the head, like touching the head and bringing the head out, and you know what I mean. The child will be born, and maybe one day Amelia and Eduardo can watch the uncensored version of their birth videos, which is like, you know, there's a lot of things in there, you know.
I couldn't even handle Cena.
Yeah, Cena was amazing. Have you guys seen that?
Although that actually, for some reason, that's not that bad.
That was kind of censored as well because that was very bloody.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just like.
We are really private people.
Yeah, we are.
But
we're probably more private than a lot of people that we know.
But because of what we do on the YouTubes and the internet, we share our videos, our life, and people
is our choice. But I think that when you do it in this way, where you're not on a reality show, you are in control, you kind of like start to fight against it when people take advantage of that or feel like they are, it's their right to know certain things, because you're like, no, like I'm in control. It's my I decide what to share, not the other way around. It's
like last year, I'm not going to say the name of the broadcaster or how far we got, but last year we were very, very close to having a proper reality show where SACCONEJOLYs was going to be converted to a TV show. And we went very, very far with this. And then, you know, as it sort of was getting somewhere, we just kind of felt, we started pulling back a bit because we kind of thought like, oh, I really like you guys. I like the relationship that we have, and I like that I decide what goes out and what's putting out there. Like if somebody else was in control.
Things. Like I remember we had like a massive fight, which we do like all the time, which is normal. It's
normal.
And I remember I was like, oh my god, afterwards when it was all over, I was like, can you imagine if that was all like filmed and then put up? It would just ruin our relationship because people.
But somebody else would. You know that a producer would be like, no, that's epic. You guys, I'm telling you, you would love it. Our fights are epic.
Yeah, because
she's crazy.
What would happen is people would take sides, then you'd start to like think to yourself, oh my god, you start to question everything. Whereas that's why that stuff is private. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what really damages relationships. Like it really does, because you're like. You almost
like
give up
for
way too
example,
much
for
of
example, your sisters and your mom, you know, because they're not really on the show as much, people think that they hate me. They're like, oh, Emma hates Jonathan. I'm like, I've known Emma for like 10 years. I'm like, she just chooses not to be on video, but we have a good relationship with all of your family, just like all my family and you have a great relationship. But they
I think people, when they don't know something, they like run away from themselves.
Yeah,
like,
filling in the blanks.
But for specifically not sharing the due date, I personally feel like it's our right to keep it a secret. Like, I just feel like there's been so much stuff that's happened lately.
Yeah.
Where we've been trolled and like in our personal lives, and like things have happened to kind of threaten our safety, and I'm just like, I just want to keep certain things private now.
You know what the other option would be? Yeah, let's share that with you and let's then quit the vlogs. Because the pressure and everything in our life would be too exposed, and then we just feel like, oh my god, we can't do this anymore, our family's first. So we feel like, no, let's plan. Like I've always planned on doing this for a long time, so we're trying to do something that we can.
Yeah, because it's not like we don't enjoy it, it's just we don't enjoy when people take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Or people take advantage of like our personal space.
I don't know.
Most people don't. It's literally a minority.
It's funny because sometimes, I always say this, sometimes I'm like, I love making videos for a living. I love my job. I love YouTube. I love it all. I don't like being famous. I do not like that at all. I wish.
Because you're not Brad Pitt.
Because you're not Brad Pitt. That's today's video, you get that. You're not Brad Pitt. You're not Brad Pitt. But yeah, I don't like it. And I'm just like,
Yeah, like, I just feel it's like really nice when people come up and ask for pictures and stuff. Like, that's fine. I do not mind that bit at all. It's the negative bits that go along with it. Including bits where, like, the press will write stuff that isn't true, or it will like blow things out of proportion or say things, and then it's up for everybody else's speculation, and you're just like, what? Like we're just on YouTube.
Just a
we're
normal
not
family.
like, we're not
Or like you.
celebrity. I don't know. It's just so weird to me. And then
No,
also, when it comes to the kids, it's really weird because I don't like any of that to like seep into their lives. But then obviously people will probably argue like, well,
but then sometimes, right? Yesterday we got to go to Lapland and it was amazing.
No, there's so many good things about it.
We get to go to Disney World all the time. The kids get
don't-
private time with all the princesses. We get such amazing opportunity.
Yeah, like there's so much more positive than there is negative. Like I don't want anybody to take it the wrong way. It's just that I would rather just do what we do and not be like famous.
Yeah.
Like not have the things that go along with do you know like
Because the numbers on the vlogs don't mean anything.
yeah,
Like it says
it's
like there's
still the
14,000
same.
people.
I still feel the same
watching.
way, but we have to censor ourselves a lot more because people just get crazy. I don't know.
These questions, mate. Oh my goodness, I think Anna should do the questions every week.
Yeah.
Wow. Moving on.
What is this?
Yeah, what is that?
I don't think I've ever even turned on iTunes in my life.
Anna doesn't like music.
Do you know what it is?
What?
It's the
Water bottle.
crap.
Water
No,
bottle.
it's the white noise thing.
Oh.
Um,
Okay. Next question.
Okay. Oh crap.
What?
I missed one. What do you think Australia is like? Like the things you have heard about it / rumors, if that makes sense.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I have a box upstairs of Australian candy.
What does this have to do with Australia?
Because we're gonna do it. I was like, oh my god, we should do that.
But they're asking like, what do we think?
Oh no, I'm just saying, coming soon in the vlogs, we're gonna
Oh.
try all Australian food. Even though is there any Australian people watching right now? Isn't Australia asleep? Oh my god, Hannah and Natalie is from Australia. All right, mate. No, wait. Oh look, LEBG is from Australia. How do you say Australian? Or how do you talk Australian? Put a few ships in the boat. No, I'm going English. I'm doing English.
G'day, mate.
G'day, mate.
Sounds English.
Let's go down to the Peach Pit. No, what's the place? You know the...
It's not 90210.
Oh, it is 90210.
I don't know.
Oh, what that? We were supposed to go to Australia this year with the VidCon thing, but I think we're going to go now because Anna's pregnant. So, unfortunately, but we will. I really would like to go to Australia. It seems cool. My sister lives in New Zealand for 7 years. She also did Australia for a while.
So to answer the question,
Oh, sorry.
what do you think it's like?
I think...
Like based on things you've seen on TV, rumors.
I would imagine.
That kind
I would
of thing.
imagine it's part of the Commonwealth. Was it established by the British?
I
Possibly.
think it's like lots of beaches.
Yeah.
Um,
Everyone's really attractive.
I think it's very like.
They all go surfing.
I would imagine it in my head to be something like a cross between England and California.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Like-
So if California
That's
was
what-
an English province,
Yeah.
that is what Australia is.
Because Australian, like,
Geographically, it's in California, but it's established by the British,
yeah.
right?
Because they sound a lot like English
Yeah.
people, I think.
They look similar.
Yeah. And like,
I'm sorry if we're being offensive here. We don't
Yeah,
mean to be.
that's-
We're
I'm
answering.
literally going off Home and Away and all those kinds of things. That's what I'm going off.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't think
And
of it
neighbours.
like,
Everybody needs.
I don't think maybe there are kangaroos just like hopping about, but I don't really think so.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. Skippy, where's
Yeah.
kangaroo? And a dolphin that talks. Why do all your animals talk? Was there the
Yeah.
dolphin? What was the dolphin called?
Was that Australian?
Yeah.
Flipper?
Flipper. No, wait, is that the guy in Dingle?
I don't know.
There's a dolphin that talks in Ireland too. In Dingle. I don't know.
There isn't.
Kangaroos.
Anyway.
There's kangaroos. Oh my goodness.
But like in Foda, there's loads of kangaroos just roaming around.
It's true. It's true.
So
Yeah, people are saying like South Africa. Oh no, sorry, we're sticking to your questions. Okay, move on. Next question. Next question, please.
There's not a whole lot actually.
Yeah. It's a bit decent.
Okay, did I just like move drastically? Have you seen someone guess the correct baby's name? Would you ever renew your wedding vows with Jonathan? Do you want to answer separate or like together or what?
Okay, so
What do you wanna say?
we've talked about that before, because when we got married, right, literally we had to borrow and beg to even afford anything. We had like no money. The only bit of money we could get our hands on, we actually spent on renting the hotel.
Yeah.
We had one mandolin player. We had no photographer. We had no videographer.
No makeup artist.
No makeup artist. No hair person. No, the clothes were just scrumped together. Your bridesmaids had to buy their own dresses and fly themselves there. 2 people of my family came to my wedding.
Oh, calm down, fly themselves there.
Well, no, but I'm saying like.
2 of them are my sisters.
Oh yeah. No, but you know what I mean. Like we couldn't afford it, and we just all we had were.
That makes us
our
sound so
love.
bad. We didn't ask for any presents, by the way.
No, we didn't ask for any
We
presents
told
because
everybody
everyone.
not to buy presents because
So,
it was a travel.
Yeah, like you think like with life, I think everybody's kind of at that stage when they get married. Like you're out of university, you get your first flat, which is crap. You get married because you got no money, but you just have love and hopes and dreams. Your first child is in like homemade nappies, but then eventually, you know what I mean, your career your career like goes on and you move on, and life gets a bit more comfortable because you put your head down, you know, and then you think like, oh well, now that we're a bit more comfortable, should we, you know, spend money and do our wedding the proper way? But then you go, yeah, but would it be special?
So here's my thoughts on it. It would be, it's like one of those things. It's like you can't really go back and change that, because it's never going to be, doesn't matter how much more comfortable you are or how much more money you have or how much better you could do the wedding, because I know I could, it would be epic, but I put that energy now into like planning Amelia and Eduardo's birthday party.
Did you see Amelia's recent birthday party? That caught
My mom was like, I wish that would have been my wedding. Like that was an epic wedding. But like that's what I'm saying, is that I find more joy in spending like money or whatever on like what we have right now on our kids and like or other family members, or do you know what I mean? I feel like that would just be a big waste of money.
Okay,
like,
I'll tell you
why
what.
would you do
when
that?
Amelia and Eduardo, and let's say all of our children get married and all their weddings are over with, and it's just you and me and newbies.
Why would you do that? Why would
Maybe,
you have
I don't know,
everybody
bored?
come
I don't
out?
know.
Yeah, you'd have all these people. I watch. No offense to anybody if they're watching who has renewed their vows. I'm guessing most of them haven't renewed them like in the big, huge wedding sense. Like, so you haven't had like another wedding kind of thing, because that's more so I've seen it more on like reality TV and stuff.
That's not real.
But like I just feel like the things that I've seen like that, I'm like, that's so extreme. Why would you, it's so expensive, like why would you get everybody to come out and like going to it, even attending a wedding is expensive for the person, the guest, I mean. So like, and then you're just wasting all this money when you could be spending it on like, I don't know.
Or a house or
Yeah,
extension.
or a holiday for
yeah.
the 2 of you where you go on a luxury holiday. Like do that instead. Like I just feel like trying to recreate it and like outdo yourself from the last time is just like.
But I liked it was I like that we were like broke for the start of our relationship.
Yeah,
and
like
as a
there's
family,
so
like,
many things
it's
that
nicer.
I would have changed. Like I would change if we had more money, obviously, but then it wouldn't be
special. It wouldn't be what it is.
real. Like
It'd be like, imagine, you know, our photo thing we do every year, and then one of those years is the wedding again. Done all like fake almost.
that's weird.
You're
I don't know. I feel like our wedding is done. Like
Yeah.
it's done. There's so many things that I
look.
would change.
If we
about
get
it,
divorced
but
and we get remarried, and then suddenly there's the Saccone vlogs and the Jolie vlogs, and then we'll have like a wedding off.
that's horrible.
That is horrible.
But yeah.
We'll stay together because of the kids.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to like offend people. If I feel like if it's something that you want to do,
Yeah, go
like
for it.
privately or like with a small group or something, that because you're like it's special and it's like maybe 20 years or something.
Yeah. We're only
That's
married, what,
cool.
9 years?
That's fine, but I just wouldn't ever like recreate my wedding.
Yeah.
Or like try and outdo my wedding. I just think that's kind of weird. I will though be one of those really annoying moms that like wants to control their daughters.
Should we tell them the story about your wedding dress?
No.
Okay. Nothing. Nothing. Carry on. Next question.
But yeah, no, what I was gonna say is like, imagine when Amelia gets married.
Oh my goodness.
I feel like I will be one of those moms that's like really annoying.
Oh my
like,
god, what if she marries like some really mean guy and he's like,
she won't.
And he's gonna be like, oh yeah, and she's like, oh but I love him, but he's like got tattoos and he drives a motorbike and now I've just described myself. Oh my goodness.
He won't be horrible. If she has
any of your kids are planning on marrying my daughter, better watch yourself.
No, but I mean like, I'm not talking about that. That doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It's like
the
dress,
husband doesn't matter.
The shoes, the venue, like, oh my god, I'm gonna be so.
She's like, I'm gonna give her away at the altar. I'll be like holding on to her. Be like, no.
At my brother's wedding.
Oh yeah, he did.
His mum wouldn't let him go.
It didn't prompt you. Let it go. Let it go. All right.
But now that I have a son, I can kind of understand that.
Next question. Oh, and Eduardo's one, I'll be like high-fiving him. Go on, son.
I don't know. I don't think I'll be upset.
No.
I think I'll just be more concerned about the details.
All right, last question.
Yeah.
Last one.
Is it hard to tell your kids off on camera?
We don't tell them off on camera.
Yeah, I thought this was a good question though, but...
Although, in fairness, we do, right? So sometimes if we're like vlogging, right? Here,
but the
vlogging
question,
yourself.
you keep not answering the question. The question is it hard to tell your kids off on camera?
Is it hard to tell the kids off? Like when we're vlogging? Or you mean like right now if I have to give out to them?
This is different because it's live. I wouldn't say this. Okay, what is going on? There's like hairs everywhere. Yeah, I wouldn't. This is different because it's live. They mean like on the vlog, I think.
Not really, but I edited it out.
It's not hard.
Well, yeah, that's why I was confused by the question. I was
Yeah,
like, of course, if I'm in the middle of vlogging
That's why it's a good question.
and the kids are being annoying, they're gonna get in trouble. They're gonna get screamed at.
Yeah.
You just what we do.
It's not hard. It's just oh my god, it was a person. It was the flowers.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not. You know, Amelia is a 4-year-old and Eduardo is a 2.5-year-old. They are nightmares together. They cause so much trouble. But at the same time,
and that's why, like, on a reality show, it would be so horrible.
because you'd see
probably
that.
come
Like,
off.
oh my
Like,
goodness! It's
you
like
don't
a
wanna watch
bloody
this.
thing you made me watch this morning. Sainsbury's, Morrison's, M&S. The M&S Christmas ad, the way the little boy was like really mean to his sister, but then he actually loved her. Because that's what little boys do. Amelia, Eduardo like annoys the crap out of her. I annoyed the crap out of my brother. I used to run up to him and be like, free digs, free digs. Trying to get him to
Oh
beat
my
me
god,
up.
like, I don't want to watch, if my parents had a vlog for some strange reason, I would never want to watch myself being told off by them, or like being like, getting in trouble.
Or even
It's
temper
just
tantrums or
awkward.
screaming
It's
and
not
crying.
nice.
Or...
So that's why we don't put it on.
But sometimes
But
we'll
it's
vlog
not
it though.
hard. Yeah, it's not hard to tell them off, because what used to happen was, at one stage, this was only for like a small period of time, because kids are kids. Amelia was like, I think 18 months or something, and she realized quickly that when the camera was on, she didn't get told off. And then we were like,
Eduardo hasn't realized that
hello.
yet.
No, we were like, look what she's doing. Like,
Yeah.
so she would kind of sometimes get a little bit stroppy, or like a little bit.
If she saw the cameras on, she'd be
Yeah,
like,
she'd be like, oh, I can get away with it. So we had a chat about it between ourselves, and we were like,
strategy.
okay, we need to like kind of catch her out. So then we decided to start telling her off while the camera is rolling to like confuse her a bit, but obviously we would edit it out. So then that like completely changed it, and now she knows that it doesn't, like, you behave the same way on camera as you do off. Like, she knows that she's not going to get away with it. It was for a really small period of time.
It was
kids
way,
are smart.
It was way back when we were in Ireland and everything.
Yeah.
It was way
They're so clever, because they will. If they see you acting even slightly differently on camera or in a situation, it's like when kids know that you're like on the phone or you're out in public. They know that they can get away with a little bit more. Like yesterday when we were out.
Yeah.
They're like taking drinks from the from the cooler thing, and they know that I'm probably not going to get as cross because we're with our friends and we're out in public, so I'm not going to be like, put that down, which I would have at home. So it's the same thing, but
I think it is like something on the vlogs, they do think like, oh, I see comments that like, they never discipline those kids. I'm like,
stupid.
Come along. Do you think our kids are so well behaved due to their own decision?
No. They are just...
I think a good child is a nice structure of like discipline and education and reward, and you know what I mean? Like we don't over give out to them and we reward them correctly, and it's just a balance.
Yeah, it is a balance.
I'm not saying we know what we're the best at what we're doing or anything like that.
I see sometimes like it's different. Everybody's different, but sometimes I see parents that don't discipline at all. Like when I'm at like play groups and stuff, and they literally their child is like just running around screaming, doing something like really naughty, and they're not saying anything, and I personally think that's wrong. But then sometimes I see kids that like their parents over discipline, and I'm like, oh my god, that's kind of horrible too. So I think I'm kind of in the middle. Like I think we're quite relaxed, but we're not like.
I think we work out well because I'm very laid back and you're very more like.
I'm quite laid back.
No. But not in the bad way. I'm saying I think it works out well with us because sometimes like I'm bad because I'm too laid back and you know what I mean, I let away with myself.
Yeah,
and sometimes you know what I mean. So it's like that balance. I think we balance each other out when we correct each other. Like sometimes you tell me that I've let them off too easily. Sometimes I say to you like, oh, do you not think we should? You know what I mean? It's like
it's the opposite as well though.
Yeah.
Sometimes
but I mean
you're like, because last night when I had Amelia up.
Oh yeah.
It just, I think we're just like balanced.
I think we're just normal.
Plus, I used to think that I was really uptight, like about stuff. I used to think that I was like overthinking everything, or like, I don't know, the kind of mum that was like a bit too like high strung. And then when we were in Italy, one of our friends was like, "You're such a laid back mum." I was like, really?
Like, do you not watch the videos?
But actually, it put it into perspective because I actually think I am quite laid back. I like them to be well behaved.
Dressed well.
But then at the same time, I'm not gonna like stress out about things that I can't control either. I don't think I'm that bad.
I think it's just a mixture. You know, it's give and take. Like you're real strict about the clothing and keeping it clean and being.
Not real strict though.
No, not strict, but you'll be particular.
Like, have you seen? There's some mums that are like.
I know. I mean, you're slightly particular about that, whereas I would be particular about other things.
And we're not like crazy about the food thing either.
Nah.
There's some parents.
They do get fed well, I think, but they have one pudding every single day.
They get fed.
And they have takeout
really
like once a week. And then like yesterday, they got a chocolate pot in Lapland, and I had a fish from Iceland, which is supposed to be a fish finger, but it was a fish goujon. But that's another conversation.
I just don't like anything extreme.
Yeah.
So I don't.
I hope you've learned something more. I've learned something about myself today. You should do the questions every week. I think you come up with good questions.
Accidentally like.
You realize there's just such thing as GIFs and screenshots. Every group like.
I was picking my nail and then the middle one went
flicked off. Like.
That was not intentional. I promise.
All right, let's go.
Okay, we need to feed these children.
Feed the kids. Hope you enjoyed this week's live stream. We'll be back next week with another letter we'll be taking off the board. Anna is going to come up with some amazing questions. Oh no, sorry, you're going to come up with the questions.
Yeah, they came up with the questions.
Yeah, you just picked them. But so make sure to ask good questions like that, and Anna shall pick your questions. Hope you've enjoyed this video.
Juicy one.
Juice, yeah, get the juice going, lads. None of the boring stuff. All right, Eduardo, do you want to say goodbye to our friends?
Bye-bye.
Whoa.
What was that?
Oh, thank you. All right, say goodbye to your friends.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.